Hey friends, how's it going? It is the 30th of August, and on tonight's podcast we'll be going over the latest Q posts from today, and oh my god, how important they are. It is unbelievable. Before we get into the podcast today, I wanted to let you know that before Q posted these couple of posts to the board, that the other day he posted 40 consecutive posts that Neon Revolt went over, and he basically decodes every single one of them. I believe I'm going to do a podcast on that in the morning or tomorrow, because it is very important the way that he decodes these and runs through them and runs a comb through all of them to make sure that we all understand and we're all on the same page. If you are new to my channel, please click that blue bell to get notifications so you will know when I do post on YouTube, when I do drop a video. It will be a big help to me also. And if you would like to follow me on Twitter, please do at True Reporting. And if you would care to donate to my Patreon, to this channel, all money goes to this channel. I will pay for your shipping, which is only if you spend $10 or more, which t-shirts will be coming out the middle of September. I believe I'm going with about $22 per shirt, and I actually know you will like them because they're very cool. So without further ado, let's go ahead and hop into these Q posts. He's still posting as I speak. It is 9:15 on the East Coast, so let's do this. This is True Reporting. So, right here, post 1997, he says right here, Washington Post, Monkey Cage, the QAnon conspiracy movement is very unpopular, our new poll finds. Oh, really? Because you're a bunch of liars. And I don't believe anything you say. Washington Post, Trump's historic unpopularity is a big, important story. Notice any similarities. Yes, both of those stories you were bald-faced lying. Spooks are spooked. Clowns inserted. Snowden 2 last year in the kill box. Operation failed. Expect another big coordinate wave in the kill box. Number 3 of attacks by fake news Q. What is this? Is expected coordinated wave? We don't know yet. He probably knows, or they probably know, but he doesn't want to fill us in at this moment. Maybe it may be down the road. Maybe midterms time. Spooks are spooked. I guarantee you every bit of the mainstream media is controlled CIA operatives. Maybe non-included would be Hannity. But other than that, you tell me. Okay, what are your thoughts on that? Because my opinion is that all of the mainstream media is lying. We have been lied to for decades upon decades. Dating all the way back to baby boomers. So, be it what it may, but definitely I believe it's the greatest threat to humanity is the mainstream media. Those who are attacked the most are the biggest threat. Q. So, those who are attacked, which is the mainstream media constantly, like I just said, they are the biggest threat to humanity. Those are the biggest threat. The most are the biggest threat. Absolutely, and I totally agree to that. They're funneling down the disinformation, the misinformation to blur the line between reality and fiction, and they want us to be in this lull, this sleep state, because they do not want us to overtake them. How about those apples, right? 1999, Washington Post, why Bezos, Amazon, Q, and Trump unpopular? No, they fear Trump and Q, discredit both. Typical tactic. Absolutely. You can see through it. You can see it from a mile away. Think about this, Q says. Did the Washington Post dedicate resources to conduct an actual poll re-QAnon, all for a conspiracy? Ask yourself why. Did the Washington Post dedicate resources? Okay, so in my personal opinion, I don't believe they did, because they're all a bunch of liars, especially the Washington Post. All for a conspiracy. There is no conspiracy. Ask yourself why. The reason that they are putting this out into the media is because this is a threat to them. They have got to blur the lines between reality and fiction. So we go to post 2000, an Anon says, it sure would be nice to see the truth come out about McStain. I know you can't say anything on the board, but he and we the people do not deserve the bullcrap soap opera regarding the clown. Absolutely. To preserve the Republic, some things must remain buried. Q. Do you agree to that? I don't. I do not agree to that. Some things must be buried. But why not just release it onto the internet? It doesn't have to go mainstream. Why can't you just put it on the board, right? Why can't you just put it on the internet and make us dig for it, right? I believe everything should be open source. If you don't want to know about it, then don't look for it, right? So do I agree with you right here? I don't believe I do. Some things must remain buried. I want 100% disclosure. Obviously, maybe they don't. Let's go to post 2001. Anonymous says, did the Washington Post dedicate resources to conduct an actual poll re-QAnon? Here's a better question. Does the Washington Post skew all polls? Yeah, I'd bet good money that they do. Every single one. And we all know you don't waste money on a poll unless it supports your claim. Absolutely. There are 3 kinds of lies. Lies, damn lies, and statistics. Mark Twain. We go down here. Edward Snowden. There may never be a safer election in which to vote for a third option. And this is from October 21st, 2016. The New York Times. Election forecast. Hillary Clinton has a 93% chance of winning. Right here we see the post. Clinton 98.1, Trump 1.6. Fake news Q. What does this mean? That their polls are fake news. That their news is fake news. We know this. Spread the word, please. So let's move on. Like I just said, these are still coming out. Let's go up to 2002. Truth must be exposed. We the people need it. How can we prevent in the future the crap we are going through now if the truth, the whole truth, absolutely the whole truth, never comes to light? Those who ignore history, that history includes all the hidden truth, are doomed to repeat it. Anonymous also says, truth must be exposed. We the people need it, blah, 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 blah. We go there. Then we say this. We go back to the Hawaii false flag attack, February 11th. Ask yourself, who is trying to start a war? Ask yourself, if a missile was launched by rogue actors, what would be the purpose? Start a war, obviously. Ask yourself, would should immediately start a war? Ask yourself, would the public understand the following statement? Rogue actors, clown U.S. former head of state, initiated a missile launch in order to force the U.S. into a war conflict against X. So I guess what Q team is saying is that I guess their last option is to send like a nuke, send a ballistic missile, which could be the same thing, to a country to start a war. Could be Russia, could be China, could be the Middle East. We don't know. Anything to spark a fire within the mainstream media to get the exposure off of what in the hell is going on now. But truth must be exposed, and I totally agree. The crap we're going through now, if the whole truth never comes to light, we were doomed to repeat it. And I totally agree. So if we scroll back down here, we believe in full transparency. Absolutely. Well, I hope you do. Hence the reason why we are here. Hence the reason why the people are being updated. Emphasis on some things. The world is connected. Some things would irreparably harm our ability to advance. They know this, okay? We don't know entirely what's going on. We have a idea of the plan. I think, in my personal opinion, that we've already won. But I think this whole board, the whole Q team, is to just seed the public through us. That's what I believe. I believe this has already been done. But I don't want to be anticlimactic, do I? No. I do not. 2003, my favorite year. Everything stated has meaning. What is the significance of Ellie Orr being fluent in Russian? Holy smokes. Is Russian a common language to learn? No. Why might this language be studied? What position might this language be useful for? The farm requires selected skill sets. There are plants. I believe Nellie Orr was planted. I believe Bruce Orr was planted just so that they could expose them. That is my speculation. That is my opinion. 2004. Fox News. Gobert doubles down after FBI dismisses claim Clinton server hack. Has POTUS made a statement since being elected that didn't end up being proven factually true? No, he has not. Everything he said has come to fruition. Everything stated by POTUS will be made public. Follow the leader. Focus here. The ICIG declined to comment. The ICIG. Let's check it. What is the ICIG? Ooh, come on. I don't know. I don't know what the ICIG is. ICIG are companies presented employee success for two types of fun and icing, blah, blah, blah. All right. I don't know what that means yet. The ICIG declined to comment. If you know, please fill the rest of this in. Like I said, these are coming out. 2005. Second Snowden. This is from August 30th, which is today. Okay. Anonymous says, Second Snowden. The U.S. Department of Justice may charge a former NSA contractor with espionage after discovering top secret documents and enough highly sensitive data to fill 10,000 DVDs at his home in Maryland. Retired U.S. Navy officer Harold Thomas Martin III, 51, has been dubbed the second Snowden by the press. He worked for Booz Allen Hamilton, the same firm that employed the famous whistleblower who revealed global surveillance programs run by the United States. Martin NSA Data Espionage Act. Good find. The Marathon Media is working hard. Q. The Marathon Media, I guess he is talking about the HN, right? Marathon Media, we never stop. 2006. Post. Emotions, cloud judgment. Absolutely. Why is Huber being discussed now? What if the Texas congressman was not supposed to drop that name? Why is Huber being discussed now? Why is Huber all of a sudden being grouped into the anti-Sessions, remove, fire, nothing being done? Because he's not going to be fired, guys. Obviously, discussed by writer left. Huber did not directly interview, insert name. Huber did not. Sessions did not. When will Sessions? Who does Huber work with specifically? Who investigates? Who prosecutes? Team 470. Oh my goodness. Will Bruce Orr transcripts be released? Uber plus IG report plus 470. Inside or outside of the DC in the Killbox Swamp. How many members of Congress not seeking re-election? So many, over 1,000. Speaker of the House not seeking re-election. Oh, well, I'm just saying in total, all congressmen. There's a ton of them. How many senators? How many senior FBI have been removed? Nothing to see here, but we should attack them head on in DC using a second Supreme Court. Emotion, cloud, judgment. Yeah, I mean, we want it bad. We are digging our heels into this. Or not digging our heels, we're digging our claws into this. We are foaming at the mouth for something to be done. We want justice. Emotions could cloud judgment, and I agree to that. So just be patient. Patience is a virtue, right? 2007, emotions cloud judgment. This is basically just, he's reiterating on this. But we should attack, corrupt members of the DOJ, FBI, New York Attorney General are still in place. But we should use a second Supreme Court in DC Swamp, team of 20, and wait 2 to 4 years and hope for the best with no control, but logical thinking eliminates emotional nonsense. Big rally tonight. Indiana rally tonight. Holy smokes, I missed it. Damn it. I guess I'm going to have to go on my phone and check that out. Obviously, I bet the Q team is there. They always are. We should use a second. Basically, he's just saying be patient, but, don't let emotions run wild. That's what he's saying the ... dots mean. Then we get into this craziness right here. 2008, Snow White 3 is offline. Snow White 4, Snow White 6, Snow White 4. Snow White 6 is now offline. Snow White 7 offline. Package complete. Have a nice day. Do you remember these are the main computers, I believe, that are attached to the CIA? Big deal. This is crazy. I'm sure he's going to keep posting after the rally. We'll probably see more late into the night, hopefully. Corona 1 offline. Corona 4 offline. So we're seeing Snow White 4 offline. What are Corona 4? I wonder what these are. Are these satellites, maybe? Corona 4 offline. Corona 8 reroute. T83. I don't know if these are for us per se. Corona 16 tasks route 7 or Z8301. Corona 16 now offline. Q. So are these satellites? Were they first computers? When we talk about Snow White, he did go into that as these 7 computers. What is Corona? Are these satellites? If we can go up, Blind Eyes in the Sky. Shall we play a game? Blind Eyes in the Sky basically tells me that these are satellites cut out. That means, shall we play a game, that they are defenseless. They do not know what's going on. They do not have GPS tracking. They do not have eyes in the sky. Obviously, shall we play a game? They are trolling the absolute hell out of the deep state. I keep getting 502 errors. Anyone else? Disruption in, good to go. Oh my God in heaven. So basically they're controlling, I guess, what's going on the internet. 2018, Big Bird now offline. Q. I don't know if that's for us. Please just keep POTUS safe. Q. I love this. We will gladly end our lives to ensure he lives more than you can imagine. Q. GCHQ Bude sent. Distress signal 809 Eastern. NSA no more. Q. So I had to look this up. What is GCHQ? Government Communication Headquarters is a British intelligence security organization responsible for providing intelligence and information assurance to the British government and armed forces. Alright, so distress signal sent. That means the NSA is no more. NSA is no more there. Maybe the British NSA, part of it, is so corrupt that they had to end the signals, thus being the distress signal. Maybe they had to shut it down. Maybe they are storming it. We don't know. Main frequency bands terminated. Hashtag goodbye Q. Main frequency bands terminated. So yeah, I guess the communications from the NSA in America to the NSA in Britain, maybe elsewhere, or maybe everywhere. No one can talk to the NSA in Britain. Maybe that's what he's saying. And that's post 221. That is all for these posts, for the Q posts. So let's quickly go into some memes. I always love doing this. Replying to @JordanSather. This is from Sarah Ruth Ashcraft. Satanic ritual abuse is what I like to refer to her as. Time of execution was set in advance. No name sang like a bird to spare his family humiliation, to leave his legacy intact among the sheeple. QAnon POTUS already knew the future time of execution for treason, all quiet like. Could be. This is a tweet from Storm is Upon Us. Q knew the date No Name McStain was going to be announced dead long in advance. Again, more proof that he chose a quiet death penalty, a privilege many more will likely accept to avoid the public humiliation of a perp walk. All his crimes will be revealed when the body is cool. They better be. These crimes better be exposed. Sorry, this is America. Public offices are not family heirlooms. GOP Arizona governor may appoint Cindy McCain to be her husband's Senate successor. Please follow the families, because everything they say here, this is from C.J. Peterson. Obviously, he may not know. Public offices are not family heirlooms. Public offices are definitely family heirlooms. They're not supposed to be, but they definitely are. And if you follow the elite, if you follow the queens, if you follow the CEO of companies, they are all entangled. FBI, CIA, NSA, all of these people are part of the same family. It is sickening. Look into the families. Now, fellas, let us all take a moment to remember him. His father covered up the USS Liberty, graduated bottom of his class in Annapolis, killed a shitload of sailors, sorry for the curse, by crashing his plane into a carrier, ejected from his plane wrong, which caused his injury, gave away U.S. flight pass to the NVA, recorded propaganda, and was never tortured. Got connected with the media in Arizona, helped kill Dan Bowles, divorced his wife to marry a mafia heiress, involved in the savings and loan crisis, see Mafia, CIA, and Bushes with the Keating Five. Killed 2,500 Navajo with the toxic waste, backed every frickin' war, took money from the Mexican and KSA, blocked Kobach from DHS. Yeah, he is a complete waste of life, and I'm glad he's gone. Deepest sympathies and respect to go out to the family, not to John McCain. Our hearts and prayers are with you. Trump, I think he went golfing. He snubs them with golf, and I don't blame him. I loved golf just as much as him. What if John McCain's surgery was fake? Why would this occur? Why would this prevent potentially? What is the Mayo Clinic? Who sits on the board of directors there? October 31st. My God in heaven, this is almost a year in advance, and they called it. Absolutely. Let's talk about the Pope. Pope Francis won't apologize for abusive church-run schools in Canada, and lawmakers aren't happy. Pope cannot claim he was misinformed. Chilean abuse survivor after Vatican meeting. Heretic in the Vatican. The Great Awakening Cardinal raises questions. Is Pope Francis part of the church's final trial? Yes, it is. Pope Francis he may retire. Put this man in cuffs, then throw a rope around his neck. Please. Homosexuality, abortion, and divorce. Pope Francis is accused of heresy while hailed for acceptance. Okay, so basically I think that we go from Weinsteins to Rainn Wilson to Isaac Cappy exposing all this stuff. Now we are starting to see this move into the Vatican. Everyone knows about the Vatican, but we need validation. We need arrests, right? I really pray that this is moving in the right direction. I know it is, because this plan is so intricate. And Trump right here, this is a great meme. And this right here, Pope Francis, is the executive order I'm going to use to bust you and all your murderous child-raping friends. You piece of garbage. Presidential executive order on enforcing federal law, respect to transnational criminal organizations and preventing international trafficking. Executive order blocking the property of persons involved in serious human rights abuse or corruption, December 21st, February 9th. So, burn in hell, boys. It was a pleasure having First Lady from Kenya at the White House today. I enjoyed learning about Beyond Zero Kenya and discussing our shared concerns for the well-being of children. I guarantee you that's not the only thing you discuss, Melania. I know you know, and I know your dad or your husband knows too. POTUS just found out the president of Kenya showed Trump his real birth certificate. Shed your tears, you CIA bag of trash. Think for yourself, research for yourself, trust yourself. Clickbait opinions are designed to attract reader to subscribe and or follow and or shape pre-designed narrative. Follow the facts, sheep no more. And I love this. Bake us this day our daily bread and deliver us from shills. Lord Jesus Christ, we pray the deceivers be outed and destroyed wherever around us they will, the ways of deception weave illusion. Guide us, Lord, and expose the false, the fake, the artificial. We seek to your will, Lord, and ask that you guide us down the serpentine path and twist before us. Expose the deceivers, Lord, and let the nature and extent of the deception come fully into the light. Amen. Please, I know Jesus will do this for us. Notable Senator John McCain, the Daily Mail says, pallbearers to include Warren Beatty, Joe Biden, Gary Hart, plus billionaire Michael Bloomberg and FedEx CEO. These are great people. I'm getting the FedEx CEO to carry my empty casket down the... I'm sorry. I'm trying to hold it back. McCain's funeral looking like a who's who for the swamp. Senator blah, 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 blah. Former blah, 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 blah. Lindsey Graham, Joe Lieberman, Kelly Ayotte. Yeah. U.S. Department of Defense. The official's account of the U.S. Department of Defense tweeted this. U.S. Army soldiers wait to jump from an Illinois National Guard Hercules during training at Jabir, official, Alaska. Aye. This is more garbage that you need to show your normie friends when we see that McStain is wearing a boot on opposite feet every time he is photographed. Don't you find that suspicious? Please do. Then we see the thick-ankle dog-face goblin wearing a boot here. Pelosi boot here. I think that's Chuck Schumer with his sticks like a waist. And then we see McCain with his dirty boot. Hillary Clinton's emails. Donald Trump tweet says, many of which are classified information. Got hacked by China? Next move better be by the FBI or DOJ after all of their missteps. Comey, McCabe, Strzok, Page, or FISA dirty dossier, etc. Their credibility will forever be gone. 9/11 timestamp. Is this a marker? These all seem to be done for a reason. 9/11, Hillary Clinton's emails, classified information, got hacked. The Texas congressman on Hannity just said that Huber would be responsible for filing charges against the Russia hoax conspirators. The whole lot of them have sealed indictment with their name on it. How long ago has Q been talking about Huber? Now his name is in the news 2 days ago on a tweet. Unbelievable. Hang him as high as that news will go, please, Lord. And that is it for me. It is 9:40 p.m. Whoops. And I really hope you guys enjoyed it. If you found it informative and you enjoyed this, please subscribe to my channel. I would greatly appreciate it. Also, please give me a thumbs up. The more likes that this video gets, the more opportunity it has to be pushed into another algorithm, thus bringing more eyes onto the truth. We need all the normies to see what is going on. Please, I don't know if I said this, please follow me on Twitter at True Reporting. And if you would care to donate to my Patreon, $10 or more will get you free shipping. Shirts will be out mid-September, and I am so stoked about them. I'm going to wear one probably Wednesday. You'll get a view of them, which is going to be very cool for me. And I would love to have a meetup with you guys. I really care about doing this. I enjoy doing this. Sometimes I'm tired and I don't get to, but that's part of being a man, right? We all have to work. We all have to do our job to support our families. I'm just waiting on Trump to get rid of the Federal Reserve so that I don't have to be in debt for the rest of my life, even though I'm not in debt, which is cool. But I hope that he helps out America more than he already has, and I know he will. I have faith in our president. Pray for one another, love one another, take care of one another. Please pray for our president. Please pray for the Q team. And guys, I hope to do a live stream maybe Saturday. I would like to do a video with Dustin Nemos. We have been talking on Twitter back and forth, so I think you will be able to see that pretty soon if we get to it. Big shout out to him. I know I said on the live stream that I haven't been watching any videos of any other channel, but I have watched the past two of him. P.S. If you don't know about Worldwide Patriots, this is my friend Chad from Europe, from the UK. If you UK people, UK subscribers of mine, or American subscribers of mine, please check out Worldwide Patriot on Twitter and check out his channel. He is brand new. The guy is really smart, and I'm sending a lot of love towards him, man. We talk a good bit, and he is a friend of mine. He is a patriot from abroad. Anyways, guys, I will talk to you soon. I hope you have a wonderful Thursday night. I am off Friday and Monday, so expect videos, right? We'll talk to you soon.